All right, everyone. We are going to be doing a video on the 7 things I hate and the 7 things I love about this 2018 Lamborghini Aventador S. It's been a interesting relationship with the car since I got it. It's certainly taught me a lot about myself, about due diligence, what to do, what not to do. It's taught me a lot about cars in general. And I just want to make a video sharing all of that with you guys. Okay. So the first thing I fucking hate, the transmission on this one. Okay, well, first off, let me just preface all of this by saying I'm very blessed to have worked with my dealer. Carrier Motor Cars has great products. This was not his fault, it's just the car. These cars, when you put 27,000 miles on this car, it changes things. On the Huracans, it's dual clutch transmission. Typically there's no issues with that because it's a dual clutch. The thing about these cars is since it's single clutch, they tend to have more transmission and clutch issues. Thankfully mine, the clutch works fine. The transmission itself, it shifts perfectly, but there's a sensor that's messed up. And that was probably inherited from the other owner. So I was doing due diligence. I didn't do my due diligence on the car. I just bought it. Put another $45,000 down. It was a good deal, but I should have done my due diligence. So what I hate about it is when I drive, I'm getting the transmission sensor fixed tomorrow. But when I drive, it'll just go to neutral. So when I got it in Miami, the first day I was ripping it hard because I thought you could rip it hard. I didn't know you can't drive cars. You can't drive this car like that. You can't just shift up, down, up, down, up, down. You have to be more careful. And so what I did is I kind of blew the sensor out. And anytime I drive now, it'll just go to neutral. So it'll just stop on the road. So in Miami, it stopped on the highway one time. Cars were flailing by me. I was in the left lane. So that was kind of scary. And then I've been here in Scottsdale, just in the middle of the road, just shuts down, neutral. But what I do is I turn it off and then I'm able to drive it again. So the second thing, the plastic on the doors is a little messed up. So you'll see here, right here, it's basically coming off. Disappointing for a car of this price. You can just glue it back together. This one's a love and hate, but the noise. This motherfucker is very loud. So it's funny because when I go into the parking garage, it's so loud that it reverberates throughout the parking garage and it will turn on the alarms on all these cars. So I'm driving through pretty much anywhere I go in a parking garage, there's always beeps, and that just gets annoying because it's like, oh, okay, here we go, more beeps. But I love it because it's loud. That's initially why I bought it. The day I got the Huracan, Aventador was driving by, and it sounded like a bomb. Downshifted, and it was like, what the fuck was that? So it definitely has shock value, but it does get quite, like having that one friend that just is super loud, you know, you can't bring him anywhere. That's what that is. Oh, the fourth one. It gets super dusty. Now, I'm in Arizona, so that's pretty natural. Here on the sides. Like I just washed this yesterday, and there's already, I mean, look at that. More locational. I don't mind washing it. I like washing the car. Like when you spend a couple $100 and then you just gotta do it again. The fifth one, awkward to get out. Squat down, like take a shit as you're getting out. The sixth one, you know, add some drama, top on and off. So it's a process. And then when you put it back off, you gotta do the whole thing again. When you're putting it inside, you gotta line up these things in there. So sometimes it doesn't close. So I just want to go, go, go. What was nice about the other drop top is that you can be driving, put it on and off. But here, you gotta baby it. A good problem to have. You know, I make these videos for those of you who are considering an exotic car. Sometimes my hand doesn't fit back here, so I gotta get in there.
Is it one thing you hate the most?
No, it was the transmission problem. When I just can't drive it, I have to go really slow until I get that fixed. I basically have to drive it like a medicine. The seventh one, okay, I know. My insurance was $770 before I got all my discounts, and I raised my deductible and got all my discounts that I should have gotten initially. So I'm at like $595 now. Insurance basically doubled, and I've never gotten in an accident, so I guess I have a lot of protection. So yeah. Now for the 7 things I love about the car. There's a lot more. Really, the things I hate are all correctable. It's not a huge deal. But when you're spending a lot of money on a car, those are things that you don't want to have happen. The lines of the car. It's very aggressive, very efficient. So you have all the contours here. And then on the side, I love these vents. The second thing I love about the car is the V12. I had a V10 before. I'd compare them to, one is like a sword, and the V12 is more like a sledgehammer. And it drives like that, jerky, but when you floor it, there's a lot more power. So the power is invigorating. Normal day driving is extremely fun because you really feel the engine, you feel the rumble, you feel the car shaking. I like that. Third thing are these glass features. Green light for me was the interior. I love black and red, and that the excitement of the red, you know, that visceral component, and then the very modern feature of the black. So the interior was, I just like it. I like the white stitching, very aggressive seats. It feels like you're in a spaceship. Bull-esque Italian feature to it. You know, it just reminds you of the red, I don't know what it's called, but it's the cape, you know, when the bulls are running. And it's one of the biggest reasons I got it. It has a massive attention feature for my business, and it's extremely iconic. It's a pretty rare car, and it's worked wonders in my business. Because in my business, I'm able to attract attention and then help those clients who are interested in what I do, help them scale and inspire them to have similar success. So it's been a blessing just being able to drive around, get groceries, just do normal things, and have people who are interested in what I do come up and do business with me. Very blessed for that. And yeah, I think in your business, think about aligning your brand with high-value brands, because when you do that, it's just the way human psychology is. We're status-oriented creatures, but use that to your advantage to help people, right? I think there's a lot of people in my industry and then in other industries online who have really good marketing, but their fulfillment in their service and the way they treat clients is not something that's in alignment with my values. So my biggest thing as I built my business these past 3 years, having really good marketing and really getting good attention, but funneling that into true impact. It allows me to inspire my clients, help them see what's possible, and then help them change their own lives. So the seventh feature of the car that I really liked was this spider component in the tire. Again, very aggressive, very like Lamborghini, the brand, cutting, geometric. And then the width of the tires goes past this Batmobile field. You can see it if you come down. There's definitely a lot of grip on the tires. You're not skidding out anytime soon. So there we have it. 7 things I hate, 7 things I love. Hopefully this video inspired you, provided some value, some insight into the car. It's been an amazing car. There's definitely a lot of things I didn't know beforehand, things that I grew from. The front tire blew out the first day I had it, the second day I had it. And I guess an 8th thing is it continued to drive very well. I didn't know until the whole tire was out and I felt safe. So it's a good car, and again, it's taken me a very long time, a lot of work to get to this point where I can purchase it. And I hope this video inspired you guys to see what you can accomplish yourself. Maybe it's not an exotic car, right? It's just one example, just one goal of mine. Maybe it is a car. Regardless, have that item that you're after, and then expand your vision even bigger than that, right? Think about when you get whatever, or when you accomplish this or that, how that can help you and your business and reach more people. You know, my channel went from, the past 30 days, I've gotten 150 subscribers. Part of that, a large part of that is because of the car, because of my reviews of the car. So that's allowed me to reach a wider audience, have more eyes on my business, and in turn allows me to connect with more entrepreneurs who are looking to make more money and achieve their goals in whatever way that looks for them. So it's been a blessing. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.